What's good, everybody? We are here on a new day, new time. Good old Sunday. Y'all know what it is, the Man Cave Podcast. If you here, we appreciate you. You know it's the first one, so you might not be here. But if you are, we appreciate it. Y'all know what we do. We talk more sports,
All of these sports.
all of the sports, man. We'll still do our Tuesday show. So tune in for that. That just won't be a Roku show. But right now, we are here on a cold ass Sunday. We were supposed to get snow. Didn't get no snow. I'm happy about that. Definitely happy about that. So cold and snow means playoffs. NFL
Yes, it
playoffs.
does. They're
That's what
coming.
that
The
yeah,
playoffs are coming.
yeah, that's what that means right there. And today, the Texans and CJ Stroud, the
Well,
rookie
well,
quarterback.
yesterday they won.
Yeah.
Yesterday the Texans beat the Colts to give them the opportunity to be in the playoffs, and then
Yeah,
today,
yes. I said today, my bad, yesterday.
the Jags
The
got
Jags
their ass
lost.
handed to them by the Titans, and the Texans took the division,
So what you
which
think
then
about the
in turn made it to where Pittsburgh and Buffalo are in the playoffs automatically, no matter what now.
yeah, so they playing for a second seed still. What you think about
Yes, they
CJ
play for the
Stroud leading
division.
this team? What you think about CJ leading this team to the playoffs?
I think it
What's
was
their
a good
potential?
run, man. He was a hell of a job, man. Him and
What's
D'Amico
their
Ryan
potential though? What's their potential though?
to come back next year and do better.
No, I'm talking about in the playoffs. What's their
Oh no, they
potential
gonna lose.
in the first round?
Oh yeah, they gone.
I think they win the first round game.
Now they ain't
Hot
beating
take.
Cleveland.
Hot take. Oh, that's who they play is Cleveland.
Oh yeah, they ain't beating
Oh,
Cleveland.
hot take. Hot take. I'm going with the Texans, man. I want
Nah,
Cleveland to win because it's Ohio for sure. For
they're
sure.
not. They're
But
not beating. They're not losing to the Texans. Flacco
I'm
isn't losing that game.
going with the
Browns defense.
Texans.
Everybody healthy. Everybody getting healthy. We got a couple players back.
Well, you confident enough that Flacco will hold up and
Flacco already torched these boys. The only thing difference
yeah,
was they didn't have C.J. Stroud play that game. That was it.
yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I was
CJ
about to
don't
get
make
to.
up for 20 fucking points. I'll tell you that
You,
much.
you'd be surprised.
Yeah, but you got to again the defense. It's gonna be different.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a different Browns team.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with CJ, man. I like the young defense, the young team. There's no way they're going super far. I mean, they because they're playing the Browns. That's the only reason why I'm giving them a chance. Not because it's the Browns, but just because it's not like the Ravens or nothing like that, or you know what I mean, something crazy. But
Justin Jefferson had 12 receptions and almost 200 yards.
yeah, and it didn't even matter. I mean,
Oh
incentive
no, they
wise,
weren't going over anyways. The Lions won by
he
10
might have had to
still.
get incentives or something like that.
It's St. Brown had 7 receptions, 144 yards. Look
Saint Breezy.
at this guy,
I'm
Brees
in the
Hall. Look, Brees fucking Hall, dude. 37
Breezy.
rushes for 178 yards.
Yeah, but did the other team play anybody?
What other team?
The team they was playing, did they play
Oh, they
anybody? The
played the
Patriots.
Patriots. Yeah,
The
the
Patriots.
Patriots were playing everybody.
Oh yeah, they trash. The Patriots trash though. I like Brees Hall, man, but I just feel like the Jets ain't good enough for him because they offensive line trash.
Well, I think
That's
that next year it'll be different. They'll have A-Rod back. I think they're going to soup up that offensive line. They'll be a better team next year.
and I still think Aaron Rodgers ain't about to do what people think he's gonna do,
He
especially
going
after
to do
this
better than
injury.
what that quarterback did there
Yes,
this year.
he probably will because he don't throw interceptions and all of that stuff. So yeah, I think he'll be good on that department.
And here it is. Derrick Henry got on the mic after the Titans win and said, "Thank you to that crowd. Thanks for the 8 years you gave me. I love you guys. I love seeing the 22 in the stands. God's good. God bless y'all." So that tells you right there he isn't re-signing with them, even if they offer him anything.
Yeah, they don't need him. They don't
Not that
need
they
him.
don't need him. He just don't want
It's
to be
time to
there no
move
more.
on, man. It's time to move on. Derrick Henry can't do for y'all what he used to do for y'all. I'm not saying he trash or nothing. I'm just saying the team. It's let him go. Let him go somewhere else and be great. because the Titans just holding him back. That's all. Let him go somewhere else.
Well,
I mean, that would be crazy depending on who Derrick Henry ends up going to.
they put 2 teams out there.
Who?
Both AFC North teams.
Of course they are.
And not neither one of ours.
One of them is the Ravens. I was gonna say I already know one of them is Ravens. It's always the
The other
Ravens.
one's the Steelers.
Yeah, the Ravens is always a team that running backs want to go to because they run the ball a lot, and Pittsburgh runs the ball a lot, so it makes sense. But Derrick Henry and Najee Harris, why would I don't think the
Now
Steelers.
you're getting rid of Najee. If
They
Derrick will
got
sign it,
to.
Najee's
They're
gone.
gonna have to. They're gonna have to if you want Derrick Henry.
Najee be gone.
Derrick Henry not coming off the bench.
Hell no, Derrick Henry ain't coming off.
Hell no, you got to get rid of Najee Harris. The Steelers snuck in, they crawled in there, man. We got 3 teams in the AFC North, so it's been 90 years since one division. I don't know how true that is, but had all winning records.
That is true. That's true as shit.
Years?
It's been a long time since you got to think. Look at every football season. There's always that one team that's just straight absolute trash.
And it used to be us or y'all. It used to be us or y'all every time.
Every division. And then, you go to other divisions, it's usually, the Skins in the NFC East, or it was, the Cardinals had a lot of down years, or, the Bears had a lot of down years.
So does that make our division the best all time?
I mean, it's the best. Dude, it is the best.
In the last 90 years, and we got 3 teams in the playoffs. We damn near could have got 4, but you know how things the cookie crumbles a certain way. But speaking of the Steelers, we was talking about it last night. Why would you sacrifice JJ or TJ Watt? And now he got a torn MCL. He's done. They said sprained at first, but it just updated and said he tore it. So he's
gave
done.
It my best shot.
Yeah, but why would they do that?
I don't know, man. I get they wanted to win. They wanted to win, but
win without him.
Without TJ.
Yes. I mean, he had 2 sacks, but you was gonna win without him. Come on, man. You don't need to sacrifice JJ to get to the first round and lose.
TJ.
I always say, my thing. When it's 2 of the same up, I always talk about the better one. I always talk about the one that I know the most, or the one that you know what I mean? That's the one that pops in my head the most. So yeah, I'm never gonna fish that.
Crumbled.
Who?
Fields. I mean, he got.
Are you watching the Bears game? Bears Packers.
I got NFL Network on. It's just showing me all the shit.
Showing everything. Yeah. But we got. Let's see what we got.
All right, so hold on. The AFC is set pretty much. Besides who's going to be number 2 seed, that's set.
Miami and Buffalo, they playing for the 2 or the 6. Whoever lose go to 6. Whoever wins go to 2.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what they said.
I think the Steelers get the 6 over Buffalo.
If Buffalo lose.
No. Yeah, I think even if Buffalo wins, I think Steelers get the 6.
No, they said if Buffalo win, they win the division and go to the 2 seed where Miami
Buffalo win. Yeah, Buffalo lose, they get the 6, but they're still in it. But it'll just be a rematch.
Yeah, and then Miami will go to 6 is what I'm saying. If they lose, they go to 6. That's what they plan. That's what they plan not to be 6 because they'll still have a better record than Pittsburgh, so they'll go to 6.
So that'll be Pitt versus Buffalo, Miami versus the Chiefs.
And I think Buffalo beat Pittsburgh too if they win that game against Miami in the first round. And then you said who in the Chiefs? Miami? Is that what you just said?
Miami. Yeah, it'll be Miami in
the first round.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Damn, I don't even know who to take in that one because the Chiefs ain't the Chiefs.
I'm taking Miami because Waddle
Miami but they got defense. They got key defensive injuries now. They lost like 2 or 3 top players on their defense.
Still taking Miami.
And we seen them lose after.
Pat Mahomes ain't gonna be able to keep up with that scoring.
Yeah, but we seen the Dolphins lose after that happened.
Yeah.
Did they win last week? The Dolphins?
Who did play last week?
Who the fuck did they play last week?
They played the Ravens, didn't they? They got smoked.
Did they play the Raiders last week?
The Ravens.
The Ravens, I don't fucking remember. 56 points. And that's the first game after they lost those key defenders. They gave up 56 points.
Yeah, but you were playing the Ravens.
Yeah, but I don't think that would have happened if you got Bradley Chubb and a couple other guys that you depend on. You know what I mean? Like, because we always said that the Miami Dolphins defense was the weakness. We always said that.
They still
Now
got
it's
their
the
secondary though.
I think the Chiefs will beat if they playing the Chiefs in the first round, they lose in that game, just
I'm
defensively alone.
I'm taking Miami.
I think it'll be like a 3-point game because the Chiefs been doing that a lot lately in the playoffs, like winning by a couple points and shit.
I just don't think the Chiefs can keep up with Miami.
So, oh yeah, y'all play Houston. Okay, yeah, and Baltimore get the
I
bye.
don't think the Chiefs can keep up with Miami. I think
I don't think
Miami's defense is only got to hold the Chiefs twice because Miami's going to score every time.
maybe.
It's a track meet,
Maybe.
dude.
See, the Chiefs defense actually looked better the past 3 weeks of the season. They actually looked like an elite defense at the last 3 games of the season. Before this, not today, the last 3 previous.
They can
They
look
actually
good. But
they
I think
defenders,
that's
they
just 15 more
quarterbacks,
times eating off the clock.
and
I still think
McDuffie looked.
Miami wins.
I
Mahomes
don't, I
has nobody
don't
to throw the ball to besides Kelsey, and all you got to do is double him.
Yeah. No, you're right about that, but I mean that still led to a 10-6 record. Probably be 10 or 11-6 after the day.
Listen, almost lost the division.
They almost lost a lot. Yeah, hell yeah.
Almost gave up the
They
division
definitely
to
not.
who?
Yeah, they
You
definitely
know
not
who
the
they would
same.
have gave the division to? The Las
No,
Vegas Raiders.
I was about to say, don't stay the Chargers. They definitely wouldn't. It wasn't going to be the Broncos.
They're playing
But
right
the
now against
Raiders,
the Chargers.
yeah,
Hey,
but
the
see,
Chargers.
the Raiders about to be 7-10. There's no way the Chiefs was going to fall that far. They like 4 games ahead of them. There's no way they was going to fall that far. So they
Ooh,
didn't
the Browns play Saturday at 1. I can't wait.
against the Texans.
Yeah.
Y'all smoked. I'm talking shit. Y'all smoked.
That just means we're going to win by double digits.
Yeah, I'm talking shit. Y'all smoked.
Hey,
CJ about
listen,
to
right
go
now,
out
where
there.
the Chiefs at?
CJ
The
about to
Chiefs
go
are
out there.
playing the Chargers right now. Listen, Chiefs are playing
Yeah,
the Chargers right now.
Yeah.
You know what the score of that game is?
It's some low shit. Ain't nobody playing.
Yeah, 10-9.
Yeah, it's some low shit. It's horrible.
But look at it like this. Chiefs weren't going to do shit anyways. They weren't going to play nobody anyways,
Right.
unless they were fighting for the division. The
Right.
Raiders
And
smoked the Broncos.
Yeah,
All the Raiders had to do was win these 2 games. If the Chiefs would have lost one of these, they'd lose the division. They had to lose both
Right.
of them. If they would have lost both of them, they would have lost the division.
No, hell no. They like 4 games ahead of the Raiders. How is that?
No, you're not understanding. That's why everybody was in an uproar about the Broncos. You have a chance to win the division and go to playoffs. All the Chiefs had to do was lose both games, and the Broncos or Raiders, whichever one, had to win both.
Oh,
That's all
okay.
I had
I
to
thought you was just saying if they just lost, like
So
say shit.
if Chiefs would have
Yeah,
lost last week and they lost this week,
yeah.
they lose the division.
Yeah, they lose the division. But that they end right now, they
They
4
wouldn't be
games
in the
out.
playoffs either.
Yeah, but right now but they winning the division by a long shot now. So that don't even matter that they almost lost it because they up
I
by
don't know if
like
they're winning by a game.
No, they 10-6
And the Raiders are
and
about to be 9 and no, they're not 10
no,
and
they
6.
7-9 right now. What are you talking about? The Raiders
Who
only got
is?
7. I'm looking at the standings. The Raiders is 7-9. They got 7
Then the
wins.
Broncos were the ones that could have won if
The
they would have won
Broncos
today.
only got 8 wins. They 8-8. Like they still like 2 games ahead of them. But they still up by multiple games. That's what I'm saying. But you're right. If they both teams, either one of those teams would have won 2 and then the Chiefs lost both, yeah, they would have lost the division for sure. But they ended up, multiple games ahead, at least 2 games above the Broncos right now. So, I mean, the Broncos trash. What you think they gonna? I know they getting rid of Russ, but you think they gonna try to draft a quarterback, trade up, like because they 8-8, so they're not getting a super high pick.
I don't care what they do. They're going to be in the bottom of that division for a long time.
You think so? What about the Chargers, man? They digress. Their defense ain't the defense that we thought with all those players because they all stay injured, and
I think you get rid of Joey Bosa.
You got to. He's been injured every season he played.
Get rid of him. You add a couple pieces on defense. You get the right coach, and I think you're good.
You might have to get rid of J.C. Jackson too because he stay injured too.
J.C. Jackson's already gone. They traded him.
Okay, I see. I didn't know that.
They cut him, and he actually where'd he go? Is he on?
I don't know. I
Did he
didn't
go
know
to the
that they cut him.
Giants? He's somewhere, but he ain't on there no
Nah,
more. They cut him.
yeah,
After
yeah, I
all
don't
that
know.
shit happened, yeah,
Yeah,
they cut him.
but he always injured anyway. Like it's like he was an elite corner coming in, and he ain't even showed that shit yet. And then Bosa, that's probably one of the biggest disappointments in NFL history on
Not
defensively at that
not
position.
not biggest, but yeah, he's a
No,
big
bro, he got injured his rookie year. He got injured his last year at Ohio State, and then he got
for what he
injured.
should have been. For
He been
what he
injured
should have been,
every
he's a big
season.
disappointment. But he was
Yeah,
he was a good player. He just wasn't the star that everybody thought he was gonna be.
right. No, he was a great player as a rookie, and then he got injured. I'm pretty sure he got injured his rookie year because he didn't been injured like every season. Like that's the thing about Joey Bosa. That's why they always said Nick was better because Nick stayed healthy and Joey can't. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I just know that the Chargers got the coach out. They started at the top, get them guys out of there. Now they got a chance to rebuild their whole shit. Who is there any coaches out there that you heard of or you got on your mind that can maybe take the Chargers to another, or at least come in and do the job?
I mean, the one coach you hear Harbaugh's name a lot with them. And that's his
Yeah,
own doing. He did
Harbaugh
that
ain't going nowhere.
himself.
Yeah, he ain't
Harbaugh did
leaving.
that himself because he said he loves Herbert. He loves how he loves that team altogether. He put his name out there himself. Even if
Yeah,
whether he wanted to do that or not, he did that. And that name's been thrown around like crazy.
yeah.
And I don't know. Other coaches, what if they got like an Eric Bieniemy over there or like
Eric Bieniemy, he got his own team, don't he? He the Commanders coach.
he the offensive coordinator for the
He only
Commanders.
the offensive coordinator. Who the
Ron
fuck is
Rivera is
that?
the head coach over there.
What?
And he's about to
Damn,
get
that's
fired.
right. And Bieniemy should be the coach. Man, they better stop playing with Eric Bieniemy, man.
They should make him the coach, but I feel like he's
They-
going somewhere else too. He might go to the
he needs
Giants.
to.
Who knows?
But I did also say that if you were a great offensive coordinator, one of the best, why go be a
Stay
head
a
coach?
coordinator.
Just be a coordinator. You're gonna make the big money being a coordinator, like because you're one of them. You ain't just a regular coordinator. You actually got to get in the Super Bowls and doing all this. They gonna pay you top notch money. Like I would just be a offensive coordinator. I'm cool. I don't need to coach the whole team. Hell nah. Just let me focus on this. That's my specialty. Like I never understood that. I think that should be like like defensive coordinator, player personnel, all that stuff should be specialty positions. Like this is what I do.
Yes.
But just look at
I think there's some
all the
offensive coordinators that came out and done real well, but there's others that haven't.
yeah, it's a lot that happen. I mean, it's a lot that have, but it's also it kind of might balance itself out. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, I think they should give it a try. Like, stop hiring all these coordinators to do other shit and then they be terrible.
But
Is
then
that
where do you
lately
find your head coaches at? Where do you find them?
it's head coaches out there that
So
are
you just go,
actually
all right, well, Ron Rivera sucked at the Redskins, so we're going to move him over to the Giants.
bro. It's coaches that's been.
You can't.
No, I'm
To
just
me,
saying. It's coaches that they don't talk about that don't have jobs right now that are great coaches, and they
why do they
just
not have jobs?
because people want who
They
they want.
suck.
They recycle the same coaches. The same coaches get the same jobs. It's a gatekeeper thing. It's a recycle it. They recycling coaches. This coach do bad over here. He can have a terrible season over here for 5 years. He'll get hired somewhere the next day after he get fired. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He just had a shitty ass 5 season, didn't do nothing, losing records, no nothing, and he still go get a job when his coaches, fresh coaches, that could probably.
Yeah, you were saying to me before the show that we should fire coaches that are doing good somewhere.
No, we should fire coaches that ain't done nothing for years. If you win 13 games every season and lose in the first round, all 4 or 5 of those seasons,
Yeah,
you
if you
ain't
lose in
bringing
the
nothing.
first round all them times, yeah, I get that.
You're not bringing nothing special. You not.
But I mean, if
Like,
you're going to NFC championships and shit like that, then that's a different story.
yeah, but they not though. Is the thing. It's
To
not
me,
the
the
same.
Niners are.
The same. The Chiefs is the only team that's been consecutively going to conference championship games for the past 6 years. The Chiefs is the only team. No team has been 6 times in a row.
Well, no
in these
teams, but
past
I'm not
years.
talking about. Listen, the Chiefs have the refs on their side. I'm not talking about
Andy
the
Reid is the only.
Kansas City refs. I'm not talking
No,
about
I'm just
them.
saying. No, I'm saying Andy Reid is the only coach that's safe because he's done this. He does it. So if for his next 3 seasons, because the Chiefs have no receivers, they don't have nothing, they have trash seasons, he shouldn't be fired because he been to the AFC Championship 6 straight times. They just don't got nobody. That's the difference. I'm talking about the quarterbacks that got the quarterback, got the receivers, got the defense, got everything, and they just win 13 games and lose in the playoffs. Like, that's at some point you got to not want to settle for mediocrity.
It's not that you want to settle for that. You got to switch up the team, not the coach. I don't think the coach needs to be fired. It's the team that's got to move around. What up, Red Jet?
But they move the team around every single season. So if nothing changed moving the team around, you got to go somewhere else. The Eagles just fired both of their coordinators in the middle of this season. Defensive and offensive coordinator got fired.
No, the defense didn't get fired. He moved to the booth.
They fired both. They got rid of both of their coordinators.
Ooh.
Somebody was talking about it. I don't remember.
The defensive coordinator got moved to the booth, and they made Matt Patricia be the guy on the field.
Oh, so what does that tell you?
They didn't fire him. They moved him to the booth.
Man,
that way he can concentrate and see the field.
That's a great.
I swear to God, that's what they did.
No, I know that's a great excuse, is what I'm saying. That's the great way to put it. That's the great way to put it. Yeah, we didn't fire you. You just go to the booth.
I know your team got you.
Meanwhile, we got people down here on the field talking to our defensive players because you can't, because you're in the booth. They listening to other people down here, not you. Like, so I mean, that's just a great way to say you fire without firing you. So,
Red Jet, you don't need to be stressing. If you're looking at all these other damn playoff teams, they're all trash. You're gonna be all right. Yeah, Red Jet's stressing over the Niners. You don't gotta stress. Eagles are done. They're getting blown away by the Giants. About to lose the division.
Nah, you need to stress.
I wouldn't stress at all.
She need to stress, because unless you believe 100% in Brock Purdy, you need to stress.
How is Philly getting stopped by the Giants, though? Well, because Philly's
nobody's
trash.
playing. Yeah,
they did play.
Philly just lost 4 of their last 5 games. Listen
to me right now. You keep saying nobody played. Hurts played.
Bro.
AJ Brown played. Devontae Smith didn't play.
But he's hurt. They was on the field, but do it look like they playing to you? No, they look trash. Like they've been looking trash. They lost 4 of their last 5 games. They're trash, yo.
Listen, Hurts played. He went 7 of 16, 55 yards, an interception.
Preseason. It's a preseason show up. They should have just set him down. Why is he playing?
And then guess what happened? AJ Brown was out there playing. He got hurt.
That's what I'm saying. Why are they playing? They went to the 5th seed, locked up a playoff spot already. So why the hell are they playing? Like, I don't even get it.
They could have had the 2 seed.
Y'all keep losing. They was the 2 seed and lost it because they lost 4 of their last 5 games. They defense is ass. You can run all over them. Like, literally, just run the ball. They can't stop it. How you go from 70 sacks last year to 42 sacks this year? Bro,
because their secondary's trash.
Trash. I don't think they're going far. They're not going back. They'd be lucky if they get out the first round. I don't even know who they playing, actually. Let me see.
They're going to play the 4th seed, whoever the hell that is.
They will be playing Tampa Bay, and they probably going to lose that game.
Hey, Mike, Baker's got that team rolling.
They ain't even talking about Baker. I'm just saying they can run the ball, and that defense is good. And Baker's going to do his thing. But I'm saying outside of that, we ain't even got to get to Baker. We can start with they can run the ball on Philly, and they got defense. And then you get to Baker, and it's like, yeah, y'all probably going to lose that game. You know what I mean? Like, I actually got confidence in Baker in that game because I think they got a better team right now than the Eagles do. Because they've been winning. The Eagles been losing. So, I mean, there's no other way to really put that except for I got the Bucks. I'll take the Bucks in that one. The Giants don't matter if they beat them anyway because they only going to be 6-11. So
they just want to win.
Yeah, Baltimore 13-4. They sealed up the bye. You think they going all the way? That's my Super Bowl pick.
Yeah, they have a good chance to go all the way.
AFC North, baby. That's my Super Bowl pick. And I hate them.
San Francisco is going to see either LA or Dallas again, and it ain't going to be pretty at all.
Dallas is going to beat them. I hate to say it.
I don't think so.
I hate to say that, man. I really hate to say that because I trust the 49ers more than I trust Dallas. I just Brock Purdy for me.
You know what Dallas did the last 2 games before this one?
No, I don't watch.
They barely beat Miami.
Yeah.
And Miami didn't have 2 of their stars.
Yeah.
And then they had a ref screw a call up for them to beat the Lions.
Yeah, for them to beat the Lions. Yeah. I
I
mean, he
don't trust
didn't.
them.
He didn't screw the call up, but it was weird. It shouldn't have been called.
Red
It
Jets
definitely.
watching Red Jets watching the San Fran game. LA just went up on them.
Yeah.
But it's all
They,
backups. It's all
but the
backups, Red
Rams,
Jet. You ain't got to worry about it.
the Rams. I'm telling you, that's somebody that everybody in the NFC need to watch out for. That's my sleeper team because they've been winning every single week these last going 5 games, maybe 4 games. They've been winning. So I'm watch out for the Rams. Sean McVay, great coach. He knows how to win when it's time to win. And he got those boys playing. So I think the Rams can knock somebody off. The Rams they'll beat New Orleans. That'll be easy for them.
Who the hell they ain't playing New Orleans.
If New Orleans won, that's the 17. I don't know if they won or not.
They won. They beat the shit out of Atlanta. But
yeah, so
I think the 17 was Green Bay. It's not
Green Bay's 8-8.
Green Bay won today. All they had to do was win and they were in.
8-8, and New Orleans 9-8. That's the records.
So then who's not in? Seattle's not in.
Seattle's not in.
So it's the Rams, the Saints, and Green Bay.
No, Green Bay's at 8. New Orleans is at 7.
Who's in above them right now?
The Rams is at 6, and Philly is 5. Philly clinched. The Rams clinched. So it's just New Orleans and Green Bay and Seattle, and the New Orleans Saints is 9-8. The other two is 8-8. So they in. The Saints is in.
No, I don't think that. I don't. The Packers game's not over yet, so they don't count that win yet. They'll be 9-8.
Okay,
I think they count the Saints win as 9-8.
I was gonna say because you said the Packers won, so I'm going off of that.
Well, I mean, they're crushing the Bears, so to me, they won. It's in the bottom of the fourth quarter.
All right, so then they say who win the tiebreakers and all that shit. So let me check that real quick. Tell you right now which one of them gonna get in. Playoffs. All right, Green Bay. Green Bay only wins the tiebreaker over the Seahawks. So New Orleans is in.
So why the hell was anybody worried about the Seahawks and Green Bay then? Why was that a big thing?
Because if the Seahawks won and the Green Bay lost, the Seahawks is in.
Over who? Why are they over the what? The Saints?
No. Well, yeah. If the Saints lost, if the Saints would have lost. The Saints won.
I don't know. See, the way I heard it was whoever won that game, whoever won, Green Bay or Seattle, or Seattle need Green Bay to lose to get in.
Yeah, but they also needed New Orleans to lose too, though, because at least that's what it's showing right here. And then it say Green Bay only wins the tiebreaker over Seattle. It don't say nothing about the Saints. The Saints don't even got nothing there. They already they in. That's what it say.
I feel like the whole NFC is already planned it as it's going to be Dallas and San Fran in the championship.
Hell no, Dallas ain't making it all the way to the Super Bowl. It's gonna be a stupid.
I said the championship game. I didn't say the Super Bowl.
They ain't making it there either.
Who the hell's gonna beat them?
Detroit gonna make it there before Dallas.
I want Detroit to make it there, but the thing is they have to line up to Detroit, and they probably won't.
And don't slip on the Buccaneers. They playing good as hell right now, like real good.
Listen, if the Bucks
or the Rams,
I'm telling you right now, the Rams will be the 6th seed, right?
Yeah, they are the 6th seed. Yeah,
they are the 6th seed. The 2 seeds who?
The 2 seed is Detroit. I think they can beat Detroit. I think the Rams can beat Jared Goff.
The 2 seed's gonna play the 7th seed, so they're gonna beat up on New Orleans.
Well, whoever. Well, yeah, but when you ask,
the 2 seed will play the 7th seed. The 3 seed will play the 6th seed.
They'll beat New Orleans, but the Rams. I think the Rams will beat Detroit. I think the Rams can beat Dallas.
They got to beat Dallas first.
Philly. No, I'm saying the teams that I think they can beat if they have to play them. They can beat.
The Rams are going to play Dallas in game 1.
I think they can beat any one of those teams, and I also think Tampa Bay can too. That's my two
But,
sleeper teams.
but here's the deal. Say the Rams beat Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Detroit beats on the Saints, whatever.
Yeah.
The Rams, after they beat Dallas, have to play San Fran. They don't win that game.
Uh,
They've gotten their
depends.
ass whipped every time they played each other.
It depends on Brock Purdy, and I'm gonna trust Matthew Stafford before I trust Brock Purdy. I just don't. I'm just not a Brock Purdy guy, man. Like he's a great
I
quarterback.
get it, but he's won all these games, so I'm all right. I'm gonna give it to him.
He got where he needed to get to last year. Got injured,
And he beat up the Rams both times this season already.
Yeah, I know. I just need him to see him do it consecutive seasons in the playoffs, win playoff games.
He beat up the Eagles. He beat up Dallas.
Yeah, the regular season don't matter to me. It only matters to me when I'm paying somebody money. Like if I'm paying you to be my quarterback, win those regular season games. But if I'm talking about legacy and how good and all that other shit, I'm talking about the playoffs. That's what they judge you on.
I get that, but I don't see the Rams beating
Tony Romo up there because he couldn't win in the playoffs. He only won like twice. It's a lot of quarterbacks that ain't shit.
They just now said Seahawks are eliminated from contention because the Green Bay game became final.
Yeah, so Seahawks is definitely out.
So now, why did that matter if Green Bay's game became final? If Green Bay's not in,
that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like that don't even make sense because that's
why I think Green Bay's the 7th seed.
Hold on, where Green Bay at? I'm gonna see.
See, Packers to the playoffs. It just said.
I was about to go check because you said the game was over, so I was going to click on the actual.
It just came across Packers to the playoffs.
Yeah, and it'll tell me the actual record. Okay,
so they're 9-8, and they took the 7th seed. Saints don't make it.
Yep. So Green Bay going home in the first round.
Green Bay versus Detroit. Well, it's a division game.
Green Bay going home in the first round. That's easy.
Detroit should beat on them.
Hell yeah.
But again,
Jared Goff, your quarterback. It's like having Brock Purdy. I don't trust y'all. Y'all can be good as y'all want to be. I just don't trust y'all, man. I don't.
You don't trust who?
No, Purdy. I don't trust Purdy. I don't trust Jordan Love. Like, I don't trust none of them dudes, man. I don't trust Jalen Hurts. I trust.
You don't trust nobody on that side besides Matt Stafford.
Matthew Stafford. I trust Baker. I trust.
You trust Baker?
That's it.
Baker's won one playoff game.
I mean, but he balling out right now. That's all I know. All I know is he balling out right now. If they
Purdy was about to be the MVP if they would have beat the Ravens. So what do you mean?
Yeah, no, Purdy cool. Purdy cool, but I still think Christian McCaffrey would have been over Purdy for me. I wouldn't have.
Well, for us, I think Christian McCaffrey's over all these fools still.
Yeah, and I hate that they want to always give it to a quarterback because that's just weird to me, man. But yeah, I don't trust none of these dudes. Hell no. I don't trust none of them. Ain't no Troy Aikman out there. Ain't no Dan Marino out there. Ain't no John Elway out there. I don't see Terry Bradshaw name. Like, I'm just saying.
Oh, shit.
We ain't seen them. We ain't seen them type of Peyton Manning, Brady. I don't see none of those names, man. These quarterbacks ain't the same. The league of quarterbacks now is just not the same as we used to. It's a lot of mediocre shit going on at quarterback, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes dropping down to mediocrity. Joe Burrow can't stay fucking healthy. Like, it's a lot of mediocrity, man, in this quarterback stuff now. And it's weird as hell to me, man. I don't like it. Like, and it's only about to get more mediocre because right now, let me go to this shit I seen with the quarterbacks, the age of the quarterbacks going into next year. So we got Anthony Richardson, 22, who got injured. Mediocrity. CJ is probably the only quarterback out of these young quarterbacks that's not a mediocre quarterback. He'd be 22. Bryce Young will be 23. Trevor Lawrence, 24. Justin Fields, 25. Then you got Drake May coming in next year, 22. Caleb Williams, 22, coming in next year. Jaden Daniels, 23. Penix, 24. Bo Nix, 24. We could have a fucking league full of kids playing quarterback, man. You know how crazy that's about to be? That's going to be trash. Because that's gonna be trash, man. All these young ass quarterbacks, man. I think they should stop letting these dudes come out of college after 2 years because a lot of these dudes come out after 2 years. Now you got Bo Nix and Penix and guys like that played their whole time, but come on, man. Like, this is getting out of hand for me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Red Jet says, "Explain to me how do you go damn near 12-0 and only to fall way off?"
It
And she says
happens.
it's Hurts.
It happened. Yes, I don't trust
Hurts
Hurts.
is the reason.
He's not a good quarterback, man. He's not. He's a mediocre quarterback. He can't win the game with his arm. He showed us that last year in the Super Bowl, and they lost. He ain't done it since. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you turn the ball over, you get injured, you can't throw the ball down the field half the time, you miss the open man a lot. Like it's a lot of stuff that he does that's not good. So I don't trust him. I don't see them going far at all. And I'm not gonna put him in the Purdy boat because I think Purdy is better than him. They young, man. They young. That's it. That's the only thing it is for me. They just young, man. They just young. I can't trust them because they're young as hell. Just think about that. We got 5 quarterbacks that start, and the oldest one is 25 years old. You know what I mean? Anthony Richardson got injured, but he's one of the 5. And then next year we got 5 more coming in. Half of them is going to be starting. Caleb Williams is starting somewhere. Whoever drafts him, he's starting. Michael Penix most likely starting, depending on who drafts him. If shitty teams draft these guys, they're starting on their teams because we got 7 teams at least that need a quarterback, like a real quarterback.
Caleb Williams is going to go to Chicago, or if someone makes a move to get up to get that first pick.
Yeah, man.
I think Penix goes to the Falcons.
And he can start over Ritter if he went.
People are chanting for him to go to Seattle, and I think he starts there too.
That's where I think he should go because Pete Carroll need a new quarterback. Geno was only temporary, and you paid him, and he ain't do nothing. So you got what you seen what you needed to see. So go get you a quarterback. And I think, but Pete Carroll never. Russell Wilson was the last quarterback he drafted. He don't draft quarterbacks though. If he draft a quarterback, it's going to be a 6th-round quarterback. It ain't gonna be no high.
Russell was a 3rd rounder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He don't draft high with quarterbacks.
He might have to do something.
Because he's a
want to keep his job. That's what he needs. He needs a quarterback.
No, Pete Carroll goes for the defender.
I get that, but if he wants to be smart and keep his fucking job, he drafts a quarterback.
Yes, go get a. Yeah, go get a quarterback. Yeah, he is not confident in her team. Get confident.
Now, I mean, losing 21-20. I mean, they got all trash players out there right now.
Yeah, get confident, man. Y'all gonna lose this game. It's week 18, baby. It's week 18.
Reggie, you getting a bye week anyways.
Yeah, y'all get the rest. Yeah, y'all get the rest. Y'all gonna win the first 2
she mad because they were up and they let them come back. That's
now I will say 49ers. I do see them going to the Super Bowl. I do. If they who would they have to play first? Dallas or the Lions?
Whoever's the lowest seed that wins. So it'd probably be the Rams. If you say the Rams beat.
Oh yeah. See, I think the Rams can go to San Francisco and win that game, though, man. Just because of Sean McVay.
You're pretty much saying the Rams are going to the Super Bowl.
I think they can.
No,
I'm telling you, out of all the teams in the playoffs right now on both sides, the team like a sleeper team like that Steelers team that was the 8th seed. Or 6th seed or whatever.
If the Rams were that good,
that went to a Super Bowl.
I'm telling you right now, I get you say the head coach. And that's where you're going with this. Yeah. You're going with the head coach in this, and I just I don't
late.
do that.
And how they playing late?
Yeah, all right, they've been playing good.
Yes, no, great.
So the Browns going to the Super Bowl then too?
The Browns can go to the Super Bowl.
I know they can, but I mean,
they can. But if it wasn't for the Ravens,
you already said the Texans are going to beat them.
Well, I'm saying they can go. They can go. I ain't never say they couldn't go. They can.
No, but you said they're gonna lose to the Texans in the first round.
They probably will.
No, they ain't going to.
It's the Browns, bro. Just bad luck just come with the Browns. Just like
last time the Browns in the playoffs, they won the first round.
Bad luck just come with our teams, man.
And then they lost on a Chad Henne 15-yard run.
You know what's so crazy? Even if y'all do the Texans, bro, y'all not winning the second game.
What do you mean?
I don't see Flacco doing it twice in a row.
Why not?
Solely on Flacco. I ain't talking about nobody else. I just don't see.
He's tied for most road playoff wins in history.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that is great.
Oh, and that's all he's got to do is keep on doing his thing.
He also got a lot of turnovers in his career.
They definitely did screw themselves. But see, and that's the point of having a good defense to help you out when you do turn the ball over.
Yeah, Jacksonville ass though. I don't got no faith in that Jacksonville. I like Trevor Lawrence, but I just don't.
Well, they're out. They're gone. They're not even in the playoffs.
No, I'm talking about she brought it up. I'm just saying, period. I ain't got no faith in them. I was shocked that they was winning a division as long as they was. So, But CJ went down, they got lucky, things like that. I don't think the Jags got enough.
Well, Trevor got hurt, and he been hurt for a couple games, so I think that was a big problem with them.
But Trevor don't have consistent good games. Like that's his problem. He won't go out every week and have a good game every week or a mediocre game. He go from great game to what the hell was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the problem with Trevor Lawrence. Like his scale of up and down is like this. It's like this.
Dude, Easton Stick's about to get these Chargers to win, huh?
Stick, no. That's a stupid
It's 12
name.
to 10. Chiefs got the ball though. They're on the 47.
Yeah, we don't put
Seeing
no
if
stock.
Blaine Gabbert can win them the game.
The only game I'm putting stock into today is tonight's game.
Tonight. Yeah, tonight's game is the only game that matters.
The rest of these games don't even matter, man.
Well, I mean, Green Bay's mattered because if they won, they were in. They did, so they're in. That's it. Now it's about the night's game.
In the first round, bro.
It doesn't matter. They're in the playoffs.
LaFleur, you got to the league. I mean, you got to the playoffs, buddy. But once again, you're going home early.
I mean, they played Detroit, a team they played twice this year that they know.
They're going home.
But hold on.
Detroit's scat, though. But Detroit's scat. Detroit ain't no guarantee.
Hold on. If memory serves me right, Thanksgiving Day, Green Bay put the boot to Detroit's ass.
Yeah, Lions lose every Thanksgiving. They don't win.
And that's who they're going to play.
Yeah, that's different, though. At Thanksgiving, they always
They know. See, these divisional games are crazy because you know your opponent.
Yeah, but the Lions ain't a shoe-in, though. I don't think they're a guaranteed win. Hell no.
I'm not saying, but that's who they play. So you're saying Green Bay's going to lose. That's who they'll play.
They definitely going to lose. But are they going to lose? It's up to Jared Goff. It's up to what he do. Can they run the ball? Can Jared Goff get the ball down the field when he needs to? Not turn the ball over? Yeah, they can win the game, but they ain't no shoe-in. Hell no.
All right, let's do it right now. Let's do every game, playoffs, win-loss.
Let's go.
So, I mean, the only thing we don't know is the AFC of where Pittsburgh will be, where the Bills will be. Let's just for sake we'll put Pittsburgh at the 7th.
Yeah, they will be. See, the thing is with Miami and Buffalo.
If Buffalo loses, Buffalo's a 7.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure that's how it goes because I think they have the tiebreaker over Buffalo.
It don't even show that. It don't even show it for them no more. So I don't know.
I think they have the tiebreaker over Buffalo, so I think they'd be a 6.
Damn, Pittsburgh was 5-1 in our division.
Yeah, their sole loss was the Browns.
Bro, they dominated our division, bro. Like, what the fuck? All right, so we're gonna assume the Steelers is at 7.
7. So they'll play the 2 seed, which will be Buffalo or Miami.
All right, so if it's Miami, Mason Rudolph ain't beating Miami or Buffalo. So
that's it. They're one and done.
Not with Mason Rudolph.
They made it in there. They done.
Yeah, they done.
All right, so then it's Miami or Buffalo versus the Chiefs.
God damn. If it's Buffalo, the Chiefs going home.
I think the Chiefs go home either way.
Yeah,
if Miami or Buffalo plays them, I think the Chiefs go home either way.
See, I just don't think Miami gonna pull it off, but I'll go with you on that just to make it easy.
I think the vendetta is going to be Tyreek Hill wants to
go crazy. They ain't got no way to go from either, so it might get ugly. You might be right. It might get ugly. But the Bills for sure.
And Waddle will be back healthy. I think they held Waddle and Mostert out this game because they're still hurt, but they also know, hey, we're not going to rush them to get back because we just want them ready for the playoffs.
Yeah. So Chiefs gone.
And then you got Browns, Texans, 4 and 5. You already said the Texans.
Yeah, I already said the Texans.
You
I
know I'm
did.
taking the Browns.
Yeah. I already said the Texans. All right. That's the game. Damn. All right. Yeah, I'll take Houston, man.
Here it is. Look, it's just showing it right here.
I'll take
Oh, it
Houston.
changed.
Did it? What
Oh
is
no,
it?
no, no. Then it said Pittsburgh was a 7th seed though.
Okay. Okay.
On that
Yeah.
screen, it said it was 7th seed. All
Yeah.
right.
They
So all
still got
right,
them
cool.
right now till after Buffalo and Miami play.
So then the 6th seed will play the Ravens. So if
Oh, they
Buffalo or
going.
Miami is going to play the Ravens,
They go. Either one going home.
either
The
one
Ravens.
going home,
They winning. The Ravens winning their first game.
and
Off a rest.
then
Yeah.
Buffalo or Miami's playing the Browns or the Texans.
Shit. Well, I got the Texans winning that. So the Bills or Miami will beat the Texans. So the Texans going home for me.
I think the Browns win.
Yeah, so you got
I think the Ravens win. I think that's the AFC Championship game right there. AFC North
Browns
Championship
and the
game.
Ravens.
Yes.
That'll be fire for the AFC North, but I honestly, man, I think it's gonna be Baltimore Buffalo. I don't know why, but
And I can see that.
I just got this feeling it's gonna be Baltimore Buffalo, and I don't know why. And you know how I am about Allen, but I just got a feeling, man, they playing hot right now. We'll see. We'll see. Darnold booty cheeks.
Red Jet says Darnold choked.
Yeah, Darnold choke. Yeah, he booty cheeks, man. Two of
Yep,
them.
they lost by that point. It went final.
Yeah, two of them booty cheeks. So you got the Ravens and I got the Ravens and Bills. You got the Ravens and Browns.
The Browns.
And I got the Ravens going to the Super Bowl.
I got the Browns.
Yeah, you sticking to that
I
shit.
would love
Man.
to say that, and I can truly believe it because I think the Browns have the best chance at really beating the Ravens. Because again, it's the division game.
I do believe that shit.
Flacco knows Harbaugh. Flacco knows that whole team really.
Go ahead, man. Just stick with it, man. Go ahead and
I'm
draft
not
Kings or
gonna stick
whatever.
with it
Bet on.
because
Put the bet down for the Browns to win a Super
Cleveland
Bowl.
wins the whole damn thing.
Go ahead and do it, man. You can make a killing off of that.
I should do some future right here. Put Browns Super Bowl.
I got Baltimore beating Buffalo though. Get to the Super Bowl.
It's either Browns or Ravens in the Super Bowl.
So either one of them gonna beat the Bills. I mean, which one you got? They playing each other. You got them playing each other. You got to pick one.
I say the Browns.
All right, you got the Browns.
I'm gonna say the Browns just because I'm a
we
Browns
both
guy.
Pick the AFC North team with our. That's crazy.
But I think the Ravens still if the Ravens play anybody else, I think the Ravens are in.
Yeah. All right, that's all right. So we got New Orleans and Detroit.
No. Remember, Green Bay won. It's Green Bay versus Detroit.
Green Bay. Yeah, because mine still say the opposite. So Green Bay,
Detroit.
Definitely going. Detroit should win that at home.
Detroit should win that. And you know what? I'm going to stick with that too. I think Detroit's ready.
Yeah. They should.
Detroit's ready to get a win.
Yeah.
And it'll be Rams, Cowboys.
Rams. Nah, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys though. I am. Nah, I don't trust Dak, man. I'm going with the Rams.
Oh.
I'm going with the Rams. 4-1 in their division too. Yeah, I'm going with the Rams.
Chiefs just won the game.
Did they? They pulled it out.
Well, I mean, there's 49 seconds left, but they're up by one.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's just sticks in them.
The Rams was 4-1 in their division. Yeah.
No, they can't be 4-1. They lost to the Niners twice.
Well, right here it say division 4-1.
Oh yeah, because they just won today. Yeah, the Rams just beat the Niners today. That's right.
Yeah,
in a non-existent carrying game by 1 point.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams over Dallas. I don't trust.
I'm gonna take Dallas at home.
Okay. I just don't trust Dak in that. I really don't.
I'm gonna give him one good playoff game. Well, he has good playoff games. He's had a couple, but this one I think he's gonna have a good one.
And I'm gonna take Philly over Tampa Bay too. Philly over Tampa Bay in the first round.
That's hard.
It is hard, but Philly at home, I
I'll
think
tell you
they'll
right
get a
now,
lot.
if AJ Brown is out, if that injury is significant and he is not playing, I'm taking Tampa Bay.
But AJ ain't done nothing. I got him. I had him
And
on my
Devontae
fantasy.
Smith might be hurt too.
See, now
They don't have no receivers then.
that's where it get ugly because you could still have Devontae and he go get 200
Because
yards for
he
you.
didn't play today. He didn't play last week. He's been
Yeah,
roughed up.
I think they saved him for the playoffs, but AJ
What's
ain't been
that?
doing nothing. AJ ain't been doing nothing though, so I ain't putting no stock in the AJ. He went took a complete turn from historic season to where the hell you go. So, but
I think that
I'll
was
take
more on Hurts. I don't think Hurts threw him the ball enough.
Hurts.
Well, at the beginning
Yeah,
of the season, he was averaging 125 yards a game
yeah, he was on his way to set a
for
record.
5 games straight. He was
Yeah,
balling, and then all of a sudden, it was like
trash.
Hurts like forgot where he went.
Billy Trash Can. All right.
Yep, AJ did look. AJ going down. Red Jet says took the air out of the stadium in Philly,
Hell yeah.
or not Philly in the Giants game.
Just like
When they ran the Giants.
just like TJ Watt. All right. What we have?
So you got
You
right here.
had
You
that.
took. So we got the Lions will play. In your case, you said the
The Rams.
Rams.
Yeah, the
Or
Rams.
no. San Fran plays the Rams. San Fran plays the Rams.
Yeah, San
Lions
Fran.
will, Lions will play. You took Philly against Tampa Bay.
Yeah. I'm going San Francisco against the Rams and Detroit against Philly.
Okay, and where you at there?
Huh?
Who you got
I
winning
just
those
did
two
both
games?
of them. No, I just did both of them. The Rams. Yeah, the Rams and the Niners in the second round. I got the Niners,
Okay,
and then Detroit. And who was it? Philly. I got Detroit.
I don't care who they play. I think it's going to be Detroit Niners in the NFC Championship.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you on that.
Ooh, Red Jet saying
kinda with
Stephon
you.
Gilmore might be out for Dallas.
Everybody done got everybody. Listen, did he
Might
play
be
today?
gone.
What
Yeah,
today?
he played today. He got hurt.
These dudes are stupid, man. Forget your incentives, dog. Y'all already rich as hell.
Hey, Dak
Like,
played.
yeah, but they costing their teams, man.
Dak had like
Losing
200
shit,
yards
you
and 4
already-
touchdowns.
Dog, you already down Diggs. Now you about to be down Gilmore. Y'all cook. They might not even win the first game. Because then who gonna guard it? Who gonna stop any of the receivers?
Oh, hold on. Dallas is the number 2 seed.
Oh shit, they got the number.
So
Hold
it's
on, let me see.
Dallas, Green Bay. It'll be Lions, Rams.
Oh wow. Ooh, that's different. Lions, Rams. I could take the Rams in that though. And that
How crazy? Hey, listen to that matchup though. Goff going against his old team. Stafford going against his old team.
and I'm trusting
In
Stafford.
Ford Field.
Yeah, Stafford and McVay, baby.
Ooh.
And I hate because they cheated us in the Super Bowl, but
I'm taking Detroit.
me too. Detroit,
I still
San
think it's
Francisco.
Detroit.
San Francisco. I'm gonna go with Detroit. Detroit going to the Super Bowl. If it's Detroit, San Francisco,
Hey,
Detroit on their way.
It can't be.
Yeah, Detroit on their way.
It can't be though. Listen, here's the deal. Dallas beats Green Bay. The only way it ends up being Detroit, San Fran in the NFC Championship, Dallas would have to lose. No, Dallas would lose to Detroit. Yeah, so that could still happen, I guess.
Yeah,
Unless
Detroit is beating Dallas. If Dallas down Stephon Gilmore and Diggs, it's over for them. Micah ain't doing
Detroit,
nothing.
San Fran. You say Detroit to the Super Bowl, then, right?
Yeah, if they got to play San Fran, just be only because Brock Purdy. And not saying he trash or nothing. I just don't trust. I trust Goff over Brock Purdy to do the right thing. I'm sorry. Once Brock get another year under his belt, then I can start being like, I'm gonna go with Brock Purdy.
Yeah, here it is. NFC wildcard matchups: Eagles at Bucks, Rams at Lions, Packers at Cowboys.
Yeah.
All right, so you got the Lions going to the Super Bowl versus the Ravens.
Ravens and the AFC North, go ahead and squeak it out, baby.
So you're calling the Ravens for the win.
Lamar about to get an MVP, get his second MVP this year, and he about to get a Super Bowl.
Well, I'm gonna go for the 0-16 Super Bowl then.
Oh shit.
The two teams that went 0-16 ever in NFL ever.
Wow, bro.
Lions, Browns.
That's wow.
Ooh.
Ain't nobody
Joey
watching.
Flacco gets a second Super Bowl. Everybody watching it.
Ain't nobody watching that Super Bowl.
How much you want to bet that ends up being the most watched Super Bowl ever?
I don't know.
I'll put money on that.
And you could be right because it's the Lions. They ain't never been there, and then you got the
Browns ain't never been there, and the Browns are.
They have, but it was in like the 60s or some shit.
Listen, the Browns are one of the top most watched teams around the world.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I believe that. But I just think those two teams, you might be right, just because it's the two teams that it is. We ain't seen them in the Super Bowl.
They've never been in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you might be right.
Ooh.
That'd be crazy. The Browns and the Lions, that'll be the most different Super Bowl in the history of Super Bowls, yo. Like
crazy.
Two historically trash teams, not taking shots, but that's just how it's been.
I get it.
Historically trash teams.
In recent years, yes, two historically trash teams. Yes.
Oh, getting to the Super Bowl with Flacco and Goff, though, bro, crazy.
Now, let me get you this: does Goff? That would be his second Super Bowl he's been to.
Yeah,
he gonna lose it.
He's definitely gonna lose it. McVay gonna lose it too. You see, they had to cheat us to win the Super Bowl. The first one they went to was trash. They blew that, and then they cheat. We got cheated. They had to cheat. Like I'm just saying, McVay can't do it, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna say it like this: an AFC North team wins the Super Bowl. That's what happens.
I'll go with you on that because whether it's Cleveland or Baltimore, I think it's gonna be Baltimore. But yeah, I wouldn't. It could be Cleveland. Y'all have the team for it. Literally, like the defense, everything, like from top to bottom. Because Flacco, he can go out there and throw for 400 yards.
At the same time. Oh no, what is this? Oh, here's the draft order. Ready for it? Top 10. It's set now.
Yeah.
Bears at 1.
How the Panthers ain't won?
Because the Bears got their pick.
Oh, damn.
Ain't that crazy?
Oh, he fired. Fired this nigga. Oh, bro, y'all won 2 games and you don't even get the. Oh my god.
That's and it was a trade that happened. What was it last year? It was last year for them to get Bryce Young, wasn't it?
Wasn't that who did
they moved up to get Bryce Young and they traded their
I remember that.
So they banked on Bryce Young and not thinking they need this pick. So Bears get it.
So they about to be even worse this year. Oh my god. Bro.
So Bears get the number 1. Commanders jumped all the way up to the number 2 spot.
Damn. Okay, Commanders, Drake May. So that mean the Bears about to get Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams to the Bears. Drake May, Commanders, possibly, yes. Yep. Patriots at 3.
Well, actually, they say Marvin might be number 2, so we'll see.
Patriots at 3. Dude, they're not taking Marvin. They need a quarterback out there.
All 3 of those teams need a quarterback. Is Mac Jones trash?
Yes. Because they had Drake May going to the Patriots.
Yeah.
So now there might be 3 quarterbacks in a row.
Penix or Nix is going up there. I'm telling you, Penix or Nix.
Oh, Bo Nix. I don't think Bo Nix goes that far.
Yeah, he might. He's good. But I think Penix, though.
Oh, look, Red Jet likes Bo Nix in a Bears uniform.
Bo Nix is an NFL-ready quarterback.
He played 10 years in a damn college.
Hell yeah, he NFL ready. He big.
He's definitely ready, if anything.
Oh yeah, he ready. Him and Penix, they both ready. They both like 20.
So Cardinals got the 4th.
Okay.
Chargers.
That's where Marvin going to the Cardinals. They already got Kyler.
Chargers got the 5th.
Ooh.
If I'm the Chargers, I try to get Marvin.
Yeah, one of those
two. Keenan Allen.
Yeah, the Cardinals or the Chargers, one of them is picking Marvin. I'm telling you right now.
I want the Chargers. I'll get a Marvin Harrison jersey. He go to the Chargers.
Justin Herbert. Oh my God, with Marvin. Yeah. Penix probably will go to Arizona, Red Jet. That's what I'm thinking. Penix might go to Arizona.
They believe in Kyler.
But I don't think they really believe in Kyler Murray. But we'll see. I think they might get.
She says Marvin Harrison to the Chargers. Hell yeah, yes. I would love it. I'm telling you, I'd get his jersey. I'd get a powder blue Harrison jersey.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that.
Giants got the 6th pick.
They need.
So that's another quarterback.
Yeah, they need a quarterback for sure.
Titans got the 7th. It's not a quarterback because they got Will Mayo Levis, so it's going to be.
Oh yeah. They got Will. Yep. I think they'll take one of those top linemen or offensive linemen.
Offensive lineman from Penn State, maybe. That boy is a monster.
Maybe, yeah.
Falcons have the 8th. That's a quarterback.
Yeah, that's a quarterback. Damn, this shit about to be crazy.
And guess who got the 9th?
Who? Us?
The Bears. Oh,
damn.
They got 2 in the top 10.
Fucking Bears they traded one of them though.
I'll tell you right now.
And they about to trade. Watch them trade Justin Fields.
If anything, hey, here's what I do. I'm trading Fields and that 9th, and I'm jumping up in the top 3 to go right after. I'm getting Harrison and
oh, damn, that would be nuts.
Or you go and draft that offensive tackle from Penn State who can guard.
That's what I was gonna say. I would get my quarterback and then get me a generational talent at offensive lineman to protect him.
And what do the Jets need? Because they're number 10.
The Jets
need an offensive lineman.
Yeah, they offensive line is ass.
So they get another good tackle.
Yeah. Because Aaron Rodgers is gonna need it. He just got.
They solidify the left and the right side. They got a little thing going on there.
Yeah. So they only got the top 10?
Yeah, that's just the top 10.
Oh, okay. I ain't mad at that though. Damn, they should have went further than the top 10, man. I want to see what pick they was gonna put us at, man.
You got to think.
We should have just stayed at 5 wins, man. Damn, they had to let Jake go out there and win some games.
I would think you guys probably got 15.
Yeah, it's gonna be some weird shit like that. I don't like it. I think we should have not won no damn games with Jake Browning and just been 5 and fucking 12. I would have been happy with that. For real, man. Go up there, get us a great offensive lineman or defensive lineman. Or we need a defensive lineman that can get to the quarterback, honestly.
Well, Hendrickson had 17 sacks this year.
Yes. Yeah, every year he's been on our team, he's had at least 14.
He actually had more because he had one. No, that was Hubbard that I saw.
We need somebody else because Sam Hubbard is that type of guy, but he just don't consistently do it every game. We need another guy.
You got Reader. You got Reader in the middle.
Reader leaving. They said Reader leaving. So we'll see. They said Reader leaving. So I hope
you guys could package something together. Maybe franchise Higgins, then trade him with your 15th pick. Move up a little far. Get yourself something up in a 10.
I hate that we got to trade Higgins, man, or get rid of or relive.
Whatever. I mean, he's either going to sign somewhere else or franchise him and use him.
I'm franchising it, but he got to sign the franchise though. When he got to sign it. Oh no, they got the one. They got the where you can just yeah.
And I think they could do that. Then they trade him and say, hey, we're going to trade you, so you'll still go to a different team.
Yes. But we got to get something for you, buddy. We can't just let you go. All willing.
I can see Higgins doing that. Like, well, we know you're going to go get the money, but we're going to sign you for the 1 year. Your franchise tag is going to be a hell of a lot of money for that 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
You go to another team, you'll be good to go. You'll probably be paired up with a young quarterback.
Fresh legs, fresh arm.
Yeah.
Do you think the Browns made a mistake, man? You think they rethinking some shit? Or are they cool with what they did? Yeah.
No.
He ain't done nothing. What's been 3 seasons?
Every Cleveland fan that's not a fan of football is rethinking it, yes.
It's been 3 seasons, right?
It's been 2 seasons.
2? You sure it's only been 2?
Yeah, because he played the back end of last year. He played this year. Yeah.
I thought he played the year
just last year and this year.
Maybe he didn't play the year before that.
Because he was suspended all the way for 13 games last year. Played the last couple.
Yeah, that's right.
And then he played this year. To me, you got to give it more. Look, he got hurt, but look, before he got hurt, and they say 5-1. To me, he's not 5-1. He's 4-1 because that Colts game, he might have started it, but he got hurt after 5 snaps. Yeah. So he didn't get that win. So he's 4-1, over 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and his quarterback rating was 84. To me, that's not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah.
And again, at the end of that Baltimore game, he picked up steam.
Flacco numbers look way better with less.
Flacco numbers look crazy. And if he actually, if you go the same amount of games, he actually has only 200 yards more than what Watson had. He has more touchdowns.
Yes, he does.
Interceptions are more, and the passer rating's a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'll take those numbers. I think it's the same. It's the same fucking shit.
I'll take Flacco's numbers. They both got a 5-1 winning record or some shit.
Well, it would have been 5-1, but again, you don't count that. I don't count that 5-1.
Right.
Counted 4-1, and then I counted one less interception, so it'd be 7-3.
Yeah, but you can't get rid of Deshaun though, man. That's yours.
You're not. Flacco's not going to be on the team next year unless he'll sit there and be behind Watson.
Man,
but you can't do that because that'll put pressure on Watson.
He's going back to Whole Foods, nigga. He cool.
I know. And hey, look, listen, if this dude takes his team to the AFC Championship or to the Super Bowl, whether he wins or loses, the dude's done something that's amazing.
I was gonna say it's been done. Nick Foles did it and still didn't.
But I mean, Flacco doing it with the Browns. I'm not saying somebody doing it with some team that's already done all this shit.
Flacco
and
Foles doing it with the Browns.
No. There's a difference. Foles was on that team the entire year.
And they didn't have a shit ton of injuries either, like y'all got.
And Flacco came, yes, and that's why Kevin Stefanski better win Coach of the Year.
Best offensive player gone. Second best offensive player gone.
The whole offensive line pretty much gone.
I was about to say 17 offensive linemen gone.
We're playing with a guy I don't even know where the hell he came from. Christian Jr. I don't know. At left tackle, he's playing better than Jed Willis.
Well, you just got to give somebody's got the chance, man. You don't know what they can do.
I'm getting rid of Jed Willis right now and signing that dude.
Yeah, practice squad dudes, man. It's some gems that don't get to play, and then they get to play, and it's like, damn, where he come from? Like he just never got to play. You know what I mean? Like it's.
You think Flacco's a Hall of Fame quarterback?
Flacco? Hell no, not yet.
What if he wins the Super Bowl with the Browns?
Well, I take that back. He got a Super Bowl win and MVP. It's a lot of quarterbacks and players that are Hall of Famers that don't even have the same career he had. Not even counting the Super Bowl, just like the numbers and the success that he had. I can give him, he should be a Hall of Famer.
Especially if he makes a run with the Browns. Not even going to the Super Bowl, just wins a couple playoff games.
Yeah. I think he should already be. I don't know. I don't know how they feel, but that Hall of Fame, they pretty much be letting anybody in now. But Flacco definitely is a Super Bowl MVP. So, he got the numbers. I think it's just his turnover might keep him out. Depends on how they judge that. Because
you got to think Brett Favre threw all the turnovers, and he only had one Super Bowl. So
he only had one Super Bowl, but he had all the passing records.
Threw all the turnovers too, but he has two.
But Favre had hella passing records at one point in time, and he was an Iron Man and played. He did that Eli shit before Eli.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did that before Eli. So, he did some things. But, he only had one Super Bowl, but he went to what? 2, 3, 2? They played the Broncos twice, right? They played the Patriots in 96, then the Broncos.
They beat the Broncos once, and then
they beat the Patriots. They beat Drew Bledsoe and them.
They beat Drew Bledsoe, and then they lost to the Broncos.
The Broncos, in 97
and 98.
And 98. They played them back to back, right?
Played them both, they lost them
3 Super Bowls in a row. And they only won the first one. Because the Broncos went to 3 Super Bowls in a row. Because in 99, they beat the Falcons. Shannon Sharp got 3 Super Bowl rings. It was 3 in a row.
Shannon Sharp got 3 because he was 3 because he was on the Ravens team that won that Super Bowl.
Yeah, he got the Ravens one. So, no, they didn't win. They didn't. So
Broncos went back-to-back 97, 98, and that was it.
Yeah, they beat the Falcons and the Packers.
Falcons. Was that who the Falcons lost to?
Yeah, they was doing the Dirty Bird. I remember that. Hell yeah.
I remember the Dirty Bird, but I thought they would lost to somebody different.
No, it was 98, 99, buddy. I had the poster on my wall.
Yeah, Dirty Bird 98, Jamal Anderson.
Yep, Jamal Anderson and them. Yep, those are my guys. I used to love them boys.
They had no quarterback.
None.
That was Jeff George, wasn't it?
I'm gonna say it was like Jeff George or some shit.
Jeff George.
Jeff George. You remember Rich Gannon?
Yeah, Rich Gannon was killing
it with the Raiders. Remember that?
With the Raiders, boy.
Remember that, Rich Gannon?
He was a dog. He played for a couple
He
teams,
was
won
a
some
dog.
games.
And he damn near did some shit. He damn near pulled it off though. He damn near.
He
I remember
could have
that.
had it all.
Yeah, man. Rich Gannon though, man. Damn. Who you think a better quarterback out of you got because man, Steve Young and Joe Montana, because I heard somebody have an argument like Steve Young stepped in to a system that was already there and won Super Bowls. And then Joe Montana, John Walsh did it for him, which didn't even make sense because if he did it for him, then they did it for Steve Young too. Like I don't get it. Joe Montana 4-0. He never lost a Super Bowl, and they say he had Jerry Rice. You know what I mean?
So did Steve
And
Young. Steve Young has Jerry Rice and T.O.
Terrell Owens. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But Joe Montana did have like 2 or 3 receivers that was fire though.
The thing with Joe Montana is he took the Chiefs all the way to the AFC Championship game.
I remember that. He was my mom's favorite player. I remember she had the his AFC card for the Chiefs and shit. It was the
It's funny because he flipped his jersey number.
Yeah.
Look, Randy Daytona. Yep. Stafford in Detroit. And again, it's golf.
He said
in
it's
LA,
rigged.
golf versus his old team. I mean, we talked about that, Daytona.
Yeah, you're right,
That's
but I don't
crazy.
think that's big enough a deal to be rigged though. Who cares?
That's a hell of a thing. It's funny.
Yeah, but it ain't no important first round. Like it's the first round. I can see if they rigged it for them to meet up and later, that'd be different. But it's the first round.
I think it is an important game. I think it's an important game.
It's important because it's the playoff game. I'm talking about to be rigged for them to play each other like that. I don't think that.
My problem is Sam Laporta's out now too for Detroit.
And he just set a rookie record for tight ends and then got injured.
For touchdowns and then he got hurt. That happened in this game.
That reminded me of Tyler Eifert. I remember the year he wasn't a rookie, but he had 13 touchdowns. That was like the most in the league at the time, and then he got injured. Never seen him again. He been injured ever since, and now he ain't even in the league. That was oh man, that was painful, man. Tyler Eifert, bro, we had one of the best tight ends in the league. And then he went down, and it was over after that.
That's a headline wrestling match. I mean, football game. Hey,
nah.
What's funny with that is it's
all rigged,
entertainment.
Man.
It's a national football.
Yeah.
It's entertainment. It says it.
Yeah,
it is. It's funny how that's said like that.
But see, the thing with rigging games is, man,
that's the Chiefs. That's the refs and the Chiefs. That's what that is.
I was about to say, how do you actually rig a game without it being obvious?
The refs.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the refs can make calls and all that stuff, but it'd have to be blatantly out of hand for us to know. I mean, it'd have to be. I don't see a way that they can rig it with the calls and us not be like.
With Detroit and Dallas was a rig. That was a rig job.
What, one call or the whole game? One call is not a rig.
That call was a touchdown to go up by double digits. Dallas won the game because they didn't get that touchdown.
Yeah, but. Yeah, I know you're talking about the Lions. Yeah, he did something he shouldn't have done. It probably should have been called, but it was an illegal play. That's not rigged.
No. It is rigged when the lineman goes, "Hey, I'm gonna go out there and catch a ball," and tells the ref, and the ref doesn't say and then throws the flag and says he's illegal touching. He caught the touchdown.
Did they give an explanation on why that happened? Because if they did,
they fired the refs and said they're not reffing the playoffs.
Oh, they fired him for that?
They didn't fire him. They said you're suspended. Damn, dude, AJ Brown looks hurt.
How is it rigged if they got in trouble? If it's rigged, ain't nobody getting in trouble.
That's not a rigged thing. That's just the refs control the game. Is what I'm looking at.
Well, that's any sport. That's what I'm saying. That's how you rig the game is the refs, and that ain't the NFL rigging the game. That's the refs. Just like Donahue.
Who controls the refs?
Just like the refs. Dude sat down and did the whole interview. He said they got their shit that they do on their own. Like you
can't compare basketball with football. That's totally different.
Bro, it's refereeing, period. The NFL don't go to these refs and say rig the game. No, they got their team that they like. They got the team that they bet money on, and they got their own agenda in their heads. Yes, they
different.
But they got their own.
Moving the ranks today because they couldn't. You can't go up anymore. It was either win the division or be fifth. That's it. So they can't move. They play the Texans. That's it. They would have won the division, then they would have been number 1 seed. But
yeah, the refs do got too much power. They need somebody to pull the reins back on them. They get to do whatever they want to do.
Read that whole thing. Read that whole thing.
I did about wrestling and all that. Yeah, I read it, but it's just
That's fucking great, Randy. That's fucking great.
Wrestling ain't a good comparison though, because wrestling
It
is
is
fake.
It is.
Wrestling is blatantly fake. We know it's fake.
It's not fake. You know who's gonna win. That's it. But
Wrestling's fake as hell.
it's not fake.
Yes, it is. It's entertainment, man. It's produced. It's fake. Anything that's produced is fake.
You know the NFL. It says the NFL entertainment. It says entertainment.
Yes, and they
So,
entertain.
just
They have
because wrestling says
halftime
entertainment
shows. They have Super Bowl shows. People performing. They entertain.
Okay.
The
I want you
entertainment
to
part with
get in a wrestling ring and tell me how fake that shit is. I want you to actually go in
real
there
wrestling,
and do what they do.
see,
Tell me it's fake.
see, y'all misconstrue the fake part. Yes,
I
they
get
are
the win-loss thing.
They
Yes,
are really
that's-
doing moves on each other, but they practice those moves and stage those moves. I've watched wrestlers' interviews. Like they stage that shit. They practice it with each other. The match they gonna do, they practice the whole match before y'all even see it.
I understand what they do,
They
but
do
you're
that.
still telling me getting slammed isn't hurting?
Oh no, it's still, but I'm talking about the actual you fighting somebody is fake. Yes, the physical stuff is real because you can't fake some physical shit, but the actual fight is rigged. It's fake. They rehearse it. They rehearse all that shit. It's a rehearsal.
I understand that.
You know what I mean?
And the refs,
the NFL ain't rehearsing nothing. They can't just
they write a script. You're right. They read the script.
Right, but the thing with the NFL, two teams go out there to play. The only people that control the NFL game is the referees. That's it. Roger Goodell don't have nothing to do with the NFL game. The refs control that.
The script gets written and they got to follow it. They got to follow the script to the best ability.
I don't think there's no script in the NFL.
I know there isn't. I'm just playing along with this whole situation. You taking that shit to heart?
No, I do think it was a script when the Rams won because it was a new team. And
why would they do it for 1 year?
But those seats was all corporate seats in that whole Super Bowl. It was $5,000 seats. It wasn't a regular people game. They was trying to get fans and money and get the Rams a Super Bowl in their new home and all that stuff. Like it was a whole thing.
You know how many people are going to say this is all rigged if the Browns win the Super Bowl?
All this shit rigged.
Everybody going to say the whole thing's scripted if the Browns win the Super Bowl. You know that?
But then my retort to that would be who thought to rig the fucking league for the Browns? Come on, man.
Because you know what that does for the sport?
Nothing, bro. You know what does more for the sport if Patrick Mahomes win another Super Bowl.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
Yes, it
does.
There's
more haters of the Chiefs than there is lovers of them.
More people watch the NFL since Patrick Mahomes been here in the NFL. More people been watching that shit. Since he been winning and going to AFC championships, more people been watching the NFL.
No, I'll tell you right now, I do not watch the NFL because of Patrick Mahomes.
Brady was rigged a lot.
I do not watch any Patrick Mahomes games.
When they play the Browns, you watch them?
Because I watch the Browns to win. I don't watch Patrick Mahomes like, oh my God, this guy's the greatest. He is the best thing I've ever seen since sliced bread.
Well, for me, he ain't played long enough to be the greatest.
I don't do that for no player in the league.
Oh,
there's no player in the league that I'm like, oh my God, I got to see it because of him.
None. Yeah, now, no. Hell no.
None. Yeah, exactly. So to me, that whole thing.
To the NFL fans and to sponsors and to all of that, Patrick Mahomes is important to them. He might not be important to us, but we don't matter in the grand scheme of things. They do. They care about him. It's marketing. The marketing that the Chiefs bring to the NFL and shit when they been winning. Just think if Purdy go out there and win, all the hype around him could have won MVP. They can script this shit so many different ways for it to be bigger than to script the Browns. That wouldn't be scripted because that wouldn't be scripted to me. Because for one,
a team that doesn't wins the Super Bowl, to me, that would be a hell of a thing.
I mean, it's the great Cinderella story, yeah, but who's gonna remember that?
That
shit?
Brings a lot of viewership to that Super Bowl.
But outside of Browns fans, ain't nobody gonna give a shit about that. Just like if the Bengals win, outside of the Bengals
every
fans,
true football fan will give a shit about that. Every real football fan will give a shit about.
I'm not gonna give a shit if the Browns win.
Because you're not a real football fan.
I guess I'm not gonna give a shit if the Browns. A few teams, I'm not gonna care if they win a Super Bowl. Just like if Michigan,
I'm definitely caring. Listen,
even if the Browns win that.
Listen, if Detroit goes and they win it, I care because that's a hell of a thing.
I'm not gonna care if Detroit win that.
A hell of a thing. I don't want the same team going 500 times. Don't want it. I absolutely hate it and despise it. I despise it nonstop.
I want the best team to make it. I don't want no rig shit or none of that. If one team is the best team every year, then it is what it is.
My thing is, without the refs, Mahomes doesn't have all them Super Bowls, and he fucking doesn't go all them damn
No,
times.
you might be right, but we can go through
I
history
am right.
and
There is no
we can
might
go
be.
through
It is a
history.
definite
But
fact.
we can go through history, and it's the same thing for every single NFL game. You can't just put it on one person. It's the whole
Thanks, Randy,
throughout
man.
history.
Enjoy dinner.
Salute. It's throughout history, man. It's been like that throughout history. If I like this team better, I'm going to skew shit, and whenever I can skew it to make the team that I want to win.
Yeah, and that's the problem with the NFL.
Yeah, that's what that is. That shit's
That's
terrible,
huge
man.
issues.
I
But
wish
it's
it could
also everybody thinking that, oh, well, Pat Mahomes is the new Tom Brady. I don't want another Tom Brady.
there will
I
never
don't
be
want
a new
another guy that they're just like, oh, him.
Who
I
the
don't
hell
want it to
said
be that way.
Who the hell said Patrick Mahomes was a new Tom Brady?
No, like that's NFL's new baby. Like, oh, that's our guy now. He's our baby.
No, that's Nick Wright's baby because he's a Chiefs fan. The rest of the ain't.
Yeah, that's
Patrick
Nick's
Mahomes-
right. That's his
Yeah.
lover, but that's the NFL's baby because the refs have made it to where Pat Mahomes has done all his shit.
Well, the only reason because you still got to go play the games. You still got to be up enough to where you still got to go win the games, man. You got to go play the games regardless. Like the shit, Tyreek smoking people had nothing to do with the refs, and Patrick just throwing it and him running and getting it. That had nothing to do with the refs, bro. Like so, all these six AFC championships in a row, Andy Reid was doing the same shit in Philadelphia, going to AFC championships with McNabb and them. It's just an Andy Reid thing. That's what Andy Reid does. He been doing.
That's cool.
This ain't new. This is not new for him. He did this a lot, and they could never win a Super Bowl though. And then they TO, and they remember they got into it, him and McNabb and all that shit. They quit on each other, and they went to like 3 of them bitches in a row and lost every one of them. Like, damn. Now he get with the Chiefs, and he go to 6 in a row, and he won 5 of them. You know what I mean? Because we beat him once and got to the Super Bowl. So.
Because he has Pat Mahomes, the new darling of the NFL.
Well, yeah, you're right about that. He's new darling of the NFL, but he is also a fucking beast. I can't deny that. He is a fucking beast. But I would still take Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Right now, I would take Aaron Rodgers over Pat. A healthy Aaron Rodgers, because he ain't going to turn the ball over Patrick Mahomes. I'll take a healthy Aaron over Patrick Mahomes.
I'll take Lamar over Pat Mahomes.
Oh, hell no, I'm not taking Lamar over Pat.
I'll take a lot of quarterbacks over Pat Mahomes.
If you give me Patrick Mahomes on the Bengals, I don't even need Joe Burrow. With Chase and Higgins and Boyd and him running around doing all that crazy shit, bro.
Burrow can do that. He just got to stay on the field and not be hurt.
I was about to say Burrow can't do that because if he get hit,
if he's not hurt, he can do that.
He can sometimes. I'm tired of Burrow.
But but to my argument that you just said, if you give him all those weapons, he can. When he doesn't have them, what's he do? 10-6.
Yeah.
15 interceptions, probably actually more than that.
And looks like shit. He just won a Super Bowl with nobody, with a bum leg. We just watched it.
We just nobody.
Yeah, he didn't. Tyreek in there. He didn't have nobody last year. Nobody.
Don't worry about Tyreek. He had other guys that catch the fucking ball.
They got the same.
Juju was prominent in that Super Bowl.
Juju ain't do shit this year. Last year he had.
This year.
He didn't have nobody. He got the same caliber receivers this year.
No, he does not. No, he does not.
No, he does not. Last year was the same thing as this year. Just Kadarius Toney this year just dropped more passes than other.
Kadarius Toney's trash. They don't have no other wide receivers.
And he was limping around on one leg. I watched him beat the Bengals limping. I thought he
shouldn't have been in the game.
And he still won the fucking game.
No, I'm saying he shouldn't have been in the Super Bowl.
Oh, no, he got there. He deserved that. He beat us. He
deserved that flag that should have been thrown when he was like 5.
No, hell no.
That's the reason why they won that game.
We should have never. No, we made a lot of mistakes in that game. It's not one call why we lost, man.
You like, really convinced me that you'd rather be a Chiefs fan than a Bengals fan right now.
We should have never been in that position, is what I'm saying. I hold my team accountable.
No, I get that.
We should have never been in that position. We blew the assignment. We gave up.
I get that.
We blew a lot of shit, Mike.
I get that. I get it. I understand it. The refs shouldn't be determining the game, but they do determine the game sometimes, and that was a determining call in that game.
And that's our fault because we gave them so much shit that they was able to be in that position. Now, if we execute the game plan and do what we're supposed to do, we up by 14 points. That call don't matter. That's what I'm saying. We should have never been in that position. So if you in a position for one call to cost you your game, then you fucked up. Because one call should never cost you.
You're right.
You're right. I mean? That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying it's right or wrong.
Hey, I'm a Chiefs fan now. Pat Mahomes deserves every fucking Super Bowl. Throw the flags for him. Let him win. I want him to win everything. Fuck all these other
Everybody that
teams.
won the Super Bowl deserve it. The Bills went to 4 Super Bowls in a row and lost because Jim Kelly didn't.
They deserved to win the Super Bowl and they lost.
They didn't deserve it. No, they didn't.
They didn't
lost.
deserve it.
If you lose, you don't deserve it. We didn't deserve it. We lost.
If you lose, you don't deserve it.
If you win, you deserve
about
it.
The goddamn offsides call for how fucking long after that Super Bowl?
Like a week, maybe.
That you should have won because Chase was wide open.
Yeah, and we shouldn't have been in that position. I also said that too.
Take that out. Take that out the equation and take
that's
that really out the
equation.
No,
for me, that's a part of it because we shouldn't be in that position.
It wasn't a part of it the whole time you complained about it. The whole time you complained about it, we should have won.
No, I said that. I said the pass interferences should have never happened. Some of them should have been called. The offsides was bullshit, but we should have never been in that position in the first place.
But those calls happened throughout the entire game.
The whole entire game. And then
calls started happening.
Eli Apple gives up the touchdown. He got smoked. Fuck the calls.
I get that. All right, listen. I'm not gonna argue no more. It's a stalemate battle.
Bro, do you forget that Cooper Kupp smoked at Eli Apple?
I don't care what Cooper Kupp did. I care what a flag cost.
No, I'm talking about with no flags. I'm talking about with no flags.
I understand there was no flags. People could score with no flags, but people could also not score because of a flag.
That's where they took the lead, though. That's what I'm saying. Eli missed. He fucked up 2 times in a row. And
I understand that. Eli's a trash corner, and he got burnt by Cooper Kupp. I understand that.
He is.
I get that.
He's trash, bro. I just
hold
my team.
To me, flags do determine games. They always have. They always will.
Yes, they do if you put yourself in a position for a flag to be a.
All right. Well, not every team's going to blow out every fucking team to win the game. That's not going to happen in the NFL. It's not going to happen ever.
It's all semantics.
That's
right
it.
This is a semantic conversation.
There's close games, and flags matter in close games.
Yes, but that's not every single game, though.
Exactly. But in close games, it matters.
Well, I'm just saying, so every single quarterback that had a controversy call and won a Super Bowl, they shouldn't have it, is what you're saying? Because it's a lot of those in history.
No, I'm saying the flags determine games. That is my point. Flags do determine games. Whether it's Super Bowl, playoffs, regular season, flags have determined the outcome of games.
Yes, flags have determined the outcome.
That is what I'm saying. If those flags, and they're wrong flags. I'm talking about being wrong on the call. Shouldn't have been thrown.
Yeah, but that happens
all
season.
Flags being thrown.
Yeah, that always happens. That's always going to happen because it's humans.
So great. Pat Mahomes has 3 because of a wrong flag thrown.
He got 3 what?
3 major wins because of a wrong flag being thrown in a close game.
He got major wins where it didn't happen. He beat
Jared Goff. He could have those major wins without it. But what I'm saying is he wouldn't have been to the Super Bowl as many times without the wrong flags being thrown.
Well, in hindsight, you can say that. Yes, you can say a lot.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, hey, it happened. He did good.
That don't make it true, though, right? That don't make it true. That's just hindsight.
It does make it true.
No, it don't, man. No, it don't.
Because if that flag doesn't get thrown and the wrong call made, he doesn't win.
Well,
it's obsolete then.
You're right. It worked both ways because great quarterbacks.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
He's also lost games to flags, so it worked both ways, man. It canceled itself out, man.
No, everybody because of a real flag got thrown. He just never saw that flag before. He's used to getting the flags for him, not for the other team.
Just go execute your game plan and stop making mistakes.
Hey, we actually got to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I can't speak for everybody else, but we'll see y'all next time. Good conversation. Which could have went on all day. Share, subscribe, comment, all that. Show up. Salute. See y'all Tuesday because we still doing that show if you missed it.
All right.